Hey, welcome back to Journey with Rebecca. My name is Rebecca, and today is day 0 of a 30-day fitness challenge that I'm doing. Yes, we've been here before. Yes, I've done this before. Yes, I've gained all the weight back. I don't have discipline. I don't have motivation, which you're not going to have all the time. And I certainly do not. So today's day 0. I spent the day prepping and getting ready, getting my mind right, putting together some meals just with what I had on hand. If you know my story at all, you know I've done this before. This has been a literal lifelong struggle for me to be happy with my existence in my own skin. And I'm not happy. And several times in the past week or so, I have said to my husband, I'm just so miserable. I'm upset with myself, and I'm not going to do anything about it because that's literally what I do, and I'm sick of not doing anything about it. So it's, choose your difficulty. Do you want to have difficulty because you're upset with the way you look the rest of your life, or do you want to put in the work to actually change, which is also difficult for me. So today's day 0. I'm going to do a 30-day fitness challenge, change the way I eat, change my perspective on things, and see how I feel after 30 days.
The beginning of this challenge started off really slow, which was good for me because I was literally starting from 0. The first week, I was not getting my workout in first thing before work, so I would have to come home and get it done after work. I started a new job at the same time I started this challenge, and it's a physically demanding job that leaves me exhausted. So I knew I was going to have to start getting my workouts done in the morning, so I wouldn't have to worry about it when I got home. When I started off this challenge, I really didn't have a goal in mind. All I knew was that I was becoming more and more unhappy with how I looked and felt about my body. I didn't have a special diet in mind, and I also didn't always say no to things that maybe I should have. Getting started was the hardest part for me, but once I started, I found it easier and easier to get into the habit of starting each day with a workout. Sharing these workouts on my YouTube Shorts feed daily really helped keep me honest and helped hold me accountable. When the challenge first started, I didn't even know what half of the exercises were, and I had to look them up. And a few of them I just wasn't able to do because of my lack of core strength, so I modified them to make it feel like I could still be successful at this challenge. I was just following along with a workout that I found online, and I since have updated and modified it, and it will be available on my website for anyone that wants to follow along and complete this challenge for yourself. Halfway through the challenge, I started adding planks into my daily routine. I just held them for as long as I could in an effort to build up my core strength. I also did weekly weigh-ins and was shocked at the progress I was making. I've done 30-day challenges in the past, and I haven't lost anything during that entire 30-day process. So I really was happy and excited to see the scale moving in the correct direction. On days that I wasn't happy with the amount of activity that I got in, I started adding in exercise to get more active. Some days it was a walk around the neighborhood or a bike ride, and other days I was just too tired and didn't even really want to be on my feet, so I would just lay down and do exercises because it still counts even if you're laying down. I only really had one day out of this 30-day challenge where I didn't feel like putting in the work. And it was a day where I didn't get any sleep the night before, and I pushed snooze too many times to be able to get my workout done in the morning. And the last thing I wanted to do when I got home was work out, but I did it. And that's the thing with challenges like this. You're never going to feel like it 100% of the time, but it's about digging down and being disciplined on the hard days. I know myself well enough to know that if I don't feel like working out in the morning, I definitely am not going to feel like working out after a long, hard day of work. So doing it in the morning and not having to worry about it for the rest of the day is just the best option for me. Then any additional activity I get in throughout the day is just a bonus. The last 2 days of this challenge were absolutely the hardest, and unfortunately, I somehow injured my back and was really worried that I wasn't going to be able to finish out this challenge. But I pushed through and was able to get it done. And I'm really proud of myself for not using that as an excuse because I feel like that is something that I probably would have done in the past.
So that brings us to today. It's day 30. It's the last day of this fitness challenge, but it definitely is not the last day of this fitness journey for me. I use this as a catalyst to get me started, because at the beginning of this challenge, I did not want to start. That's why it was a day 0, because I knew it just needed to be somewhere. I just wasn't ready to start. Again, a lifelong struggle for me. And I've said in the past, I don't want my life to just be a series of 30-day challenges that I feel I need to put myself through. And I saw something the other day that a woman said something about, when is it going to be that exercising is not a punishment for me and that it's self-care? And that really made me think and gave me some perspective about how I feel about just taking care of my body and, having it be a self-care thing rather than a challenge that I need to complete. But that being said, I'm not done. The challenges help motivate me. So if that's something that motivates me, I guess I don't see that as a bad thing. So I do want to focus on other areas of my body. This was like a whole body challenge. I definitely want to work on arms and back, because I'm kind of built like a potato, and I don't want to look like a potato anymore. So I am definitely going to be seeking out or just creating my own challenge, because that's really what I did with this, is that I took what I found and I really made it my own and tailored it to me. So like I said, I will have the whole workout available on my website for you to go ahead and download or print. And then feel free to modify it and make it your own. We're all different. We all have different capabilities. Our bodies are just capable of doing some things that other people can't, like the planks that I just still I can't do. And today with my back being injured, my body was just like, nope, don't attempt to do this for any amount of time, because you're just going to hurt yourself more. So with all of that being said, I guess I should share that I lost 6 pounds during this challenge. That's huge for me. I don't think I've ever lost 6 pounds in a month outside of giving birth to my children, which I don't really think counts. I'm really happy. I continually made progress during this challenge, and it really helped keep me motivated, because it's tough when you're doing these things and going through all the motions and you're not seeing any results on the scale. And even like, I feel like I don't look a whole lot different, but then I was looking back at the beginning of this challenge and I was like, wow, I can really see in my face that I've definitely lost weight. So I am super happy with a 6 pound loss. If you want to go ahead and look back at each day of this challenge and maybe follow along yourself, I put out a short every single day. So you can go ahead and check that out. Use that to help motivate you, or just use the printout and get started. It was all about just getting started for me. Like I said, this challenge is definitely not over. This aspect of it is, but I'm definitely going to continue with this fitness journey because I'm feeling really good. So why would I stop now? The whole point was to feel better about myself and my looks and how I just show up in this world. So I'm super happy, and I hope this motivates you and gives you the steps that you need just to get you going, get you started. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and I will see you soon.